Good morning students, this is Bhavna Sinha, your chemistry teacher, and this is the second video for this week. As you all know, we have started a new chapter in the last class, that is P block elements. So we are going to discuss further in this chapter, and first of all we are going to discuss about group 15 of the P block elements. So here we go with the first slide. You can see here I have written group 15 elements, okay, and this group 15 elements is also known as nitrogen family because its first member is what? Nitrogen. Why it is known as nitrogen family? Because its first member is nitrogen. Okay, its first member is nitrogen, and that is why this group 15 is also known as nitrogen family. So which are the members of this family? The first one is nitrogen only, okay, then nitrogen, then after that phosphorus is there. You can see its symbol is P, nitrogen's symbol is N, and phosphorus symbol is P. Okay, then which is the next member? It is arsenic. What is the symbol of arsenic? It is As. Okay, and then the next member is antimony. Okay, antimony is not the original name. The original name of antimony is stibium. STIBIUM, okay, and that is why its symbol is SB, S from here and B from here. Okay, so the symbol of antimony is SB because its original name is stibium. Okay, and the last member is bismuth. What is the last member? It is bismuth. Its symbol is Bi. See students, one point which is a very small point but very important point is that whenever we are writing the symbols, we should always write the first letter capital and the second letter small. Like here in nitrogen, only one letter is there, so it is written capital. Then phosphorus, only one letter is there, so it is written capital. Arsenic, two letters, so first letter is capital and second letter is small. In the same way, antimony, first letter is capital, second letter is small, and in bismuth also first letter is capital, second letter is small. So you should keep this point in your mind that whenever we are writing the symbols, we should write the first letter capital and the second letter small. Okay, so this is the nitrogen family which has 5 members: nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth. These all belongs to which group of the modern periodic table? It is group 15. Okay, now the next point is their atomic and ionic radii. Okay, how the atomic and ionic radii changes in case of group 15 elements. So the first point which I have mentioned here, you can see, is covalent and ionic radii increase down the group. That means as you will go from top to bottom, that means from N, nitrogen, to bismuth. Okay, top to bottom here means in group 15 it is from nitrogen is at the top, smallest one, and bismuth in the last at the bottom, the biggest one. So as you will go from top to bottom in group 15, you will find that covalent and ionic radii increase. Okay, increases. Then you can see one more point I have written here. There is appreciable increase in covalent radii from nitrogen to phosphorus. That means a large increase. Okay, a large increase in covalent radii takes place from nitrogen to phosphorus. Then there is a small increase from arsenic to bismuth. That means there is very small difference between the covalent radii of arsenic and bismuth. Why? Because due to the presence of completely filled d or f orbital in heavy elements. Since heavy elements have completely filled d or f orbital, that is why there is a small difference between the covalent radii of arsenic and bismuth. Okay students, now we will proceed with the next point. So the next topic is ionization energy. Okay, ionization energy, how does it change in group 15, we are going to discuss. So here we go. As we go in decreasing order down the group, that means from nitrogen to phosphorus, okay, nitrogen to bismuth, then what happens? There is increase in atomic size. Okay, there is increase in atomic size. Okay, now group 15 elements have higher ionization energy than group 14 elements due to smaller size of group 15 elements. Why group 15 elements have smaller size? Because as we move from left to right in any period, the size decreases because of increase in effective nuclear charge. So what will be the reason? Due to increase in effective nuclear charge. Okay, due to increase in effective nuclear charge, what happens? The atomic size decreases, and that is why group 15 elements have higher ionization energy than group 14 elements. Okay students, now we see the next point. Group 15 elements have higher ionization energy than group 16 elements. Okay, group 15 elements have higher ionization energy than group 16 elements. Why? What is the reason? Because they have stable electronic configuration. They have, the group 16 elements have stable electronic configuration, and that is why they have half filled p orbital, and so the group 15 elements have higher ionization energy than group 16 elements. Okay, so this point is related to the ionization energy. Now we will discuss one more point here. So here we go with the next point, allotropy. Okay, allotropy. All the element, allotropy means existence. What is the meaning of allotropy? Existing in different forms in nature. Okay, existing in different forms in nature. When any substance, when any element exists in different forms in nature, then that capacity of the atom is known as allotropy. So except nitrogen, all the elements of group 15 show allotropy. You can see here, except nitrogen, all the elements of group 15 show allotropy. And allotropy means, you have understood only that allotropy means existence in different forms in nature. Okay, now we will see one more point, that is catenation. So what is catenation? How can we define catenation? Let us define catenation. Self-linking property. Self-linking property is known as catenation. Okay, now nitrogen shows catenation to some extent due to triple bond, but phosphorus shows catenation to maximum extent. That means among all the members of group 15, which element shows the maximum catenation? It is phosphorus. Nitrogen also shows some catenation. Okay, so this is all about today's class. We have discussed many important points related to group 15 elements. We will discuss some more in the next class. Thank you.